Hello and welcome back. So let's have a look at where our game is up to now. So if I press play, got all our holiday things appearing, got to click on them all. I think this is the last one. Yep, all found. Next. So last time, I haven't done a good job with that image, but you can fix that yourselves. If I make the screen wider, it's okay. So we've got an exit button and we've got a credits button that doesn't do anything. So the next part of this is to make that credits button do something. And so we're going to have a new level, a new screen that says credits on it and has our list of credits. It will have two buttons, one to come back to the card and one to exit. So I'll press escape to get out of that, and let's get started. Just a reminder, if it drives you nuts to see your game viewed like that, you can scroll down to your player start actor. Oops, there it is. Right click and go snap view to object. But it doesn't hurt anything if you leave it as it was. Alright, so I'm going to go to the content drawer. And first of all, we're going to make a new level for our credits scene. So right click, level, and we're going to call it credits. And we're going to attach to that a widget that we're going to make. So let's go into the widgets folder and right click and go user interface, widget blueprints, user widget. And I'm going to call it W_credits. Double click on that. Alrighty, first thing we need to do is put a panel down. So grab that one there, drag it on. We've got our panel. Next thing is I'm going to put an image that's going to be the background of the whole thing. So drag it onto the panel. I am going to call it background, and I'm just going to make it white. We'll just make it the full width. In fact, it is already white, so that's nice. Now I'm going to put some text on it. So drag it from there, put it on the canvas panel. Now I'm going to just call this, click on that one, credits text. Now I have already, I'll just go to my document on my other screen here. I have already documented all the things that I want in my credits. Grab that, and I'm just going to paste it into my text block here. Very big list, and I'll just make this bigger so we can see it. Now we cannot see it because the text is currently white on white. So let's put this to all zeros. Six zeros. Okay, now we can see it. I am going to center it. There it is there. I might just make it start a little bit lower. Might just see if I can make the font a tad bigger. Oh, too big. Let's see. Might have to hand type it in, maybe 28. Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, so I've got that in here. Now what I want to do is I want to put my buttons in. So now I'm going to put two buttons in. So I drag one from here, put on my canvas panel, and another one here. One of them is going to be my card button to go back to the card, and one is going to be my exit button to exit the game. Just going to, they're a bit hard to drag, so I'm going to resize it so I can see more of it. So the exit one I'm going to put on this side, and the card button, make it a bit bigger. Going to put it here. So I might get them the same size. So that one's, oops, size X, copy that one, put it on the same as this one, and size Y, copy that one, paste it here. All right, good, now they're the same size. Looks pretty good. Get them exactly aligned. So the position Y is 908 and there. All right. So I can also change the color. If I had time, I would go back and look at what the color was on the other screen, but just to save time, I'll just choose one here. I'll copy this one though so that I can make the other one exactly the same. So background color, paste that number I just had. Okay, so we've got our 2 buttons. We need to put text on the buttons. So I'm going to grab a text box and just drag it onto the button, and another one onto this button. I'm going to call this one card button text, and I'll call this one exit button text. Now on this one I'm going to write card. There it is, I couldn't see it. Text, replace that with card, and I might make the font a tad bigger. 44, that's fine. And on this one I will type exit, and I'll put that one at 44 as well to keep them the same. A couple of things I haven't done. I haven't anchored everything, so let's go to the background. I should have done this at the time. Let's anchor the background. I can try that so that it's like the whole screen, and then the credits text I think we'll anchor it to the top middle, and the card button I think I'll anchor that to the bottom right, and same with the exit button. Right, that should be good. Now we have to make these buttons work. So click on the button, make sure it's selected over in your hierarchy. You could use on clicked. I've been using on released, so I'll continue to do that. So on released, this one you just drag a node out of there and you just type in quick game, and that one should just work. So I'll just compile that and save it. Now I'll go back to my designer mode and I'll click on the card button. Once again, I'll go back to the on released. Here is the node. Now this time I want to open a level. So if I go open level by name, and that level is, let me just check in my content drawer. If I go to levels, it is called holiday card. Holiday card. And compile that and save it. So hopefully that is all going to work for us. So I'll just close this one. Okay, now what I need to do is we made this empty level called credits. If I double click on that, save selected, it's just a blank level. Now what we're going to do is go to the level blueprint, and when on begin play, so when the level starts, we're going to remove any widgets that are already there and we're going to replace it with that widget. So we go remove all widgets. Then we are going to create a widget. And we will choose our W credits widget. And then we're going to add that widget to our viewport. Add to viewport, and you've got to hook the return value of, so this is the widget you created, and we need to add that as the target here. So compile that, save, and then there's just one more thing to do. So we'll close that one. And now we are going to go back to the card widget. W card, there it is. So we haven't told it to actually do anything when you click this credits button. So we're going to go down here and we're going to go on released, drag this one out, and we're going to open level by name. And the name is called, I'll just double check, I think it was called credits. So into the levels section, yep, credits. All right, compile, save. And fingers crossed, I'm going to play it and everything should be finished now. So I'll just start up. Let's just start from the whole game, just check it's all going to work properly. Oh, I'll drag that over. Press play. Find the scattered holiday decorations. Alright, I think this is the last one. All found. Next. Happy holidays to you from us. Credits. And if we go back to, now you hear the music's not playing, you could add that in if you wanted to. If I go back to card, music starts playing again. I'll go back to credits and just check this exit button works because we know the other one already works. And yes, we get out of our game. So everything is working perfectly. So that's awesome. So the only thing we want to do now is know how to send it to people. So I might stop this video here, and that's going to be the last video, and you'll be finished with this project. Thank you.